Welcome back to the deep dive. If you've ever searched for how to make money online, you know the noise is just deafening.
It absolutely is.
We received a fantastic stack of listener sources promising a shortcut to generating income in 2025, but
hmm
frankly, the internet is littered with, outdated advice.
And empty promises. Usually those articles are just a chaotic list of ideas with no real structure.
Right.
What makes this source material so valuable is that it doesn't just list platforms, it gives us a framework. It really forces us to define the fundamental distinction between work and automation.
And then it shows how technology is just tearing those old definitions down.
Exactly.
So our mission today is to cut through that noise, understand the strategies that are working right now, and figure out where the real leverage lies.
And the framework in these sources starts with two core traditional buckets.
Yeah, that's the essential starting point.
First, you have active income. This is the classic trade, a direct exchange of your time, your labor, your skill for money.
You are the engine.
You are the engine. If you stop working, the cash flow stops. Simple as that. Think freelance work.
Time equals dollars. A clear, linear relationship.
And then there's the other side, passive income. This requires a big initial investment of, say, time or capital to build an asset or a system.
So you do the work up front.
You do the work up front, and once that system is built, it generates revenue with minimal ongoing effort. An online course is the textbook example of this.
Okay, got it. So active is renting your time. Passive is building an asset. Let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
I think we should start with the traditional active side. Freelance work is still the fastest way to get cash flowing, but the sources show the game has changed a lot.
It really has. If you need immediate revenue, you're trading your expertise. And the analysis we received points to these big marketplaces, Upwork, Fiverr, Workana.
Right, the platforms that connect professionals with companies.
But what's crucial here, and the sources really emphasize this, it's not the platforms themselves, it's the skills being sold on them.
It's not enough to just be a general virtual assistant anymore.
Not at all. The sources detail the specific profiles that command the highest rates for 2025, and that tells you exactly where businesses are putting their money.
So if you're out there looking to build a sustainable side hustle, this is the list you need.
Precisely. The market has defined its priorities. Specialists in AI implementation, data analysts, cybersecurity experts, and web developers.
That list makes total sense. It mirrors global investment trends.
Yeah.
But let's dig into that data analyst role for a second. The sources say it's not just basic spreadsheet work anymore. What are these premium analysts actually being paid to do?
They're becoming crucial players in the whole AI ecosystem. They're involved in, well, ethical data governance, for one.
Okay.
They're validating the massive, often messy data sets that are used to train AI models, or they're analyzing consumer behavior from new social feeds to optimize marketing.
So it's high-stakes, specialized data problems, the kind of stuff AI can't solve on its own yet.
Exactly. AI can enhance the work, but it can't do it. So for you, the learner, if you're building an active income stream today, specializing in one of those areas, say corporate security protocols, that's where the premium contracts are.
So general skills are being commoditized by AI.
And high-value specialization is the new active bedrock. That's the synthesis. Active income has become a race to the top of the specialization ladder.
Agreed. Now, here's where it gets really, really interesting. Let's move to the asset building side, the classic passive income model.
This is where you create true leverage. You do the work once, and you create something that's infinitely reproducible.
The sources talk a lot about digital products.
That's the primary model, things that can be protected and distributed globally. We're talking about comprehensive educational products.
So you build a course on a subject, well, it could be coding or, I don't know, specialized dog training. And a platform like Hotmart gives you the infrastructure to sell it.
Or Amazon for digital publishing. That asset just sits there, generating income streams for years after you made it.
That's the classic passive model. But the sources say the second model, affiliate marketing, has had a fundamental shift.
A total transformation that makes it, frankly, much faster to get going.
Yeah, I remember when affiliate marketing meant like years of grinding SEO on some clunky blog just to get a few clicks on a link.
That's the perfect way to describe the old way. It was like building a slow burn brick and mortar store on the internet.
So what's the new strategy?
The new strategy, according to this analysis, bypasses that whole blog structure. You still promote third-party products, say, from Amazon affiliates for a commission, but the deployment is hyper-social and instantaneous.
So how are people earning money without all that traditional SEO work?
They're sharing links directly through these high traffic channels where trust is already built in. Think short, authentic reviews on TikTok or swipe up links on Instagram stories.
Or even curated links and focused WhatsApp groups?
Exactly. The insight here is crucial. It shifts affiliate marketing from a technical SEO challenge to a social relevance and trust challenge.
So you don't need a complex digital footprint anymore.
You just need immediate reach and engagement. This dramatically shortens the time to income for what is, at its core, a passive strategy. You can test products so much faster.
You've optimized the deployment phase of your passive asset.
You got it.
And that idea of optimization, that brings us to the core of this deep dive. Because the sources show that when you introduce serious automation, the line between active labor and passive systems just vanishes.
This is the revolutionary part. AI is now capable of taking over the massive, repetitive, time-consuming tasks that used to define active labor.
So one person can manage a system that used to need a whole team.
Right. You move from being the laborer to being the system architect.
Tell us more about these AI agencies and the sources highlight. How does that turn a high-touch, active service into something, automated?
What's so fascinating is that the AI agency owner doesn't sell their time, they sell automation.
Okay, so instead of building a sales funnel by hand for one client,
They build and deploy an automated solution they can sell to many businesses.
can you give us a concrete example? What is this agency actually selling?
Often they're selling infrastructure. For instance, developing advanced customer service chatbots that can handle 90% of queries automatically.
Or automating internal processes using a CRM system?
Exactly. A CRM, for anyone who doesn't know, is software that helps a business manage customer interactions.
Right.
The agency owner uses AI tools to set up that automated solution. That's the one-time active investment. Then they sell that solution to multiple businesses. The labor is compressed into the initial setup.
That's massive leverage. The upfront effort is active, but the ongoing revenue is fundamentally passive. And we see the same principle in content creation.
Absolutely. Content creation used to be the definition of a time sink.
For sure.
But the sources highlight how AI tools are automating the labor-intensive parts. We're talking about rapid video editing, automatic translation, instant dubbing.
Things that used to take human editors hours are now done in minutes.
And that speed allows for content generation at a massive scale, especially for platforms like YouTube Shorts or TikTok.
Instead of spending days editing one video, you can produce dozens in an afternoon.
And this is where we have to introduce some of the complexity the sources mention. The volume of AI-generated output is incredible, but that output, it's prone to errors.
Misinformation, factual mistakes, just a drop in quality.
Which raises an important question for you, the learner, as you build these systems.
If I'm making hundreds of videos with AI for ad revenue, and the system is mostly running itself, is that truly passive?
Right. Is it passive if you still have to dedicate time to quality control and fixing the inevitable mistakes?
Or is it just a new, highly efficient kind of active oversight?
It's a hybrid model. Your active time shifts from execution to quality assurance and prompt engineering. You're minimizing the time component, but you haven't eliminated your responsibility for the output.
It's labor compression, not labor elimination. That's a vital distinction.
Yeah, it is. Now, shifting gears a bit, the sources also touch on methods that are, low effort and rapid. A quick cash entry point?
The true low barrier entry, microtasks.
Precisely. Platforms that pay small amounts for simple, repetitive things, taking surveys, testing apps, data labeling.
Like Swagbucks or Remo tasks?
Yep. It's active, it's low pay, but it's immediate.
And related to that is user-generated content, or UGC. The sources highlight UGC as another attractive, rapid income stream for 2025.
UGC is fascinating because it's a direct project-based exchange. Brands pay individual creators for short, authentic review videos.
And here's the key part for the brand's own social media pages. The creator doesn't need to build an audience.
Not at all.
So you're actively making the video. It's a gig. But since it's often unpolished and only a minute long, it feels like a very low-effort way to make some extra money quickly.
It's the definition of a low-friction active gig, quick cash flow without the huge time commitment of traditional content creation.
This whole deep dive has really reframed how we should be looking at income in 2025.
I think so.
To summarize for you, the listener, we saw that high-value freelance skills, AI, and cybersecurity are the foundation for immediate active income.
We talked about modernized passive income, like affiliate marketing, which now relies on rapid deployment through social media trust not slow blog building.
And most importantly, we explored the revolutionary potential of AI-driven automation systems.
These systems are creating powerful new hybrid income streams where your time investment is minimized. Your focus shifts from doing the tasks to designing and overseeing the systems.
Optimization is absolutely the word. It's about leveraging tools to get out of the manual labor business and into the system architecture business.
Well said.
And for concrete takeaways, let's just quickly round up the tools the sources suggested.
For high-value freelance work, you're looking at Upwork and Fiverr. For building passive courses, Hotmart is key.
For e-commerce through dropshipping, Shopify is still the standard.
And for those quick microtasks with zero barrier to entry, platforms like Swagbucks and Remotasks can get you started today.
A really comprehensive toolkit for this new landscape.
If we connect it all to the bigger picture, 2025 isn't about eliminating work. It's about optimizing labor. AI just allows people to scale faster than ever before.
That speed, though, comes with a risk we touched on. Given how incredibly fast AI can generate content or deploy services, how does that ever-present potential for errors affect the long-term trust and sustainability of these new hybrid passive income streams?
That's the big question.
When speed is your leverage, is quality your ultimate vulnerability? Something for you to mull over as you design your own automated systems.
That is the ultimate test for this new generation of digital entrepreneurs.
That's our deep dive for today. We hope this has given you the knowledge you need to navigate the digital income landscape of 2025.